What is going on, guys? As you can see, making our MLB debut. After throwing 2 shutouts in the first 8 games at AAA, I am assuming they like, let's bring them up and see what happens. We're going to be facing off against the Braves.
Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Mick O'Malley is our man to watch, and if you haven't heard of him before, that might be because he's playing his first Major League ball game here today.
Yeah, Matt, it's really an exciting day for him and for this organization. When they drafted him in the middle rounds, they, of course, hoped he would turn into a productive big leaguer someday, but there was obviously no guarantee. Well, he's made his way through the minors, and here he is. Well, he'll have a lot to learn at this level.
A third of the way through the second season.
But I'd say that any time you get a mid-round selection in the majors, that was a pretty successful pick.
Yeah,
all right.
He made it pretty quick up to the
festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
I guess the big thing now is to see how this first game goes.
From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball.
We're going to go ahead and hop into it instead of waiting around.
The third and final game in this 3-game series.
Looking around.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder,
taking it all in. Yes, throw that first pitch. Deep breath. Many people in the crowd, that's for sure. Ready. Let's get some work in. We want to start off with the slider here.
Good late break to the
and
slider.
Our first major league pitch is a ball.
For ball 1. These Marlins, ZK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove of winning 3 of the last 4 games.
That last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
I didn't check their record, but apparently we're just below 500. So, 2 pitches, we got the first guy out, so that's a good start to the major league.
Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches.
Him out the strike.
Rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
And there are our
umpires. Kind of gets away from us.
Strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers
and
hitters.
That one off.
The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Get him to chase this.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Velocity of some of these pitches. Got him to pop it up here.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bohr is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
So far, so good.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami
It's Freddie Freeman here.
It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league.
Where I wanted it, but
clubs commit fewer errors than this one.
Looked at it nonetheless for a strike.
In this game.
No, and he's really getting the ball now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really
strike
messing
this guy
out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of
he rips that one down the line.
He's just trying to get himself.
It's just going to be a single though.
As fast as he can.
All right, so the no-hitter's broken up.
First base runner of the ball game now for
that takes the stress off.
Comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Strike 1.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. A runner on first
Can't
with
strike
2
him out. Gonna foul that off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
And in.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul.
Our pitch count is already getting a little out of control here in the first.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out.
Man.
A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to
I don't think
extend.
this game's going to go the way we want it to.
Further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Debut is not going to be that great.
Joyce stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits.
And that was right down the middle.
Position at second. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
You get the 0-2 pretty quick. It's closing it out. Seems to be the problem.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
All right, so that should end the inning. We get out of that one unscathed.
The 2-out threat will not come to pass as the
I'm
inning
okay
is
with
over.
that.
2 left for Atlanta after 1.
A little bit of a shaky. Holy crap, we're batting. That's sort of quick. See if we can't get a hit here. Bring in that guy from second.
First pitch on its way. Now
Okay,
a
so that's ball.
58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon,
They got me the lead here. It's
fair to
2-0.
say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers
Relax
of
a
5
little
of their
bit more
last
out
6.
in the field.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series. So they just need to have something pop.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
We fly out. No big deal.
So it's Robbie Hutchinson will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
I'll tell
He here is to get out of the inning real quick.
Already the numbers don't look very good.
One pitch, one out.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Got to keep the momentum going here.
Tyler Flowers will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against
In my
right-handed
pitch, there you
pitching
go.
this
For
season.
some reason, it wouldn't let me select it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit
And
hard
that one
on the
sneaks
ground
through
to
the hole.
right. And that is through into right field for a
Okay,
single.
so now we need the double play here to get out of this inning.
Chase Peterson will stand in, hoping
He's
for
not
a
hitting very
reversal
well over
of
the
fortune
last
here.
10 games.
Seen that average drop precipitously these
How was
past
that
10
not-
ball games. Here's a sinker to start him
That
out,
should
but he
have been a
wouldn't
strike.
bite. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box. So
Course, that
it's
one went
no
right
sure
down the
thing
middle.
that ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That one went right down the middle.
And he'll fall
These aren't where
behind
these
now,
pitches
1
are
and 2.
supposed to be. How?
To 2
That's
balls and 2
twice.
strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't
Let's
missing
look
by
at this.
much. Not getting
Right
too many
there.
favors behind the plate.
That should be out. Should have been a strikeout.
Hit down the third base line.
Still don't think I've struck anybody out yet. I mean, it's only the second inning, but like this game has been going on forever.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Got him. Go
And
sit
he
down.
looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and
Like
now
the
there are
5th
2
strike
gone.
of the inning.
And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first
One of
big
many.
league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about
It's
pitchers letting their
2 outs.
defense do the work. But the
Pitcher
truth
up,
is,
so
if
we
you wanna
should
stick
be able
around
to
the big
get out of
leagues,
this inning
you have to take
unscathed.
matters into your own hands every once in a while too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
And that's
Grounder
foul.
down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got him swinging.
Got him swinging, and that will end
Uh,
the
through
inning.
the first,
so no runs on a hit here, no errors,
first
1
time
man
through
left
this lineup.
on.
I kind of feel
We'll
like
go
I'm
now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins on top,
prepared.
2-0.
maybe a little bit behind the curve.
And a welcome
Little
back
bit.
to Atlanta, Georgia for baseball on the show. 3rd inning is set to get underway.
That's all right.
Ender Inciarte digs into the box in the
Got
bottom
through
of
the
inning
first.
number 3.
First 2 innings without letting anything get out of control. Team's got me 2 runs.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
You have
Off
the
the
lead.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Everything's going good. I could chase that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can get him to chase this. No.
And a sinker dips too low
Nope,
there.
2-2. I thought maybe
Into
that was
the
a
dirt,
full
in
count.
fact.
Oh, no. no.
And, oh, man.
Goes the shutout.
Way out of here.
All right. That one came back over.
A solo
came
shot
right
down
back
the
over
line
the
in
middle of the
right.
plate.
And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
So the key is not to let this inning get out of control.
Time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That last home run, traveling an estimated
come back and get the out.
412 feet. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Freddie Freeman digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
You get this guy and next guy, and
they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't
not
commit.
let that home run really affect us.
Already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Foul
I think
back.
from here on out, we're doing nothing but control.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away.
Everything's getting away from me right now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate.
I feel like I'm not hitting the mark by that much. I'm not missing the mark by that much. That one I did.
And this will miss down.
I've had a couple close ones if they just went flying.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, this is going. I'm going to be lucky to go 6. Okay, so we walked him.
Ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And for as hot as this guy,
we need a double here.
This is a no-brainer.
Play, not a double. A double play.
Any chance you get.
That one gets through the hole.
And that's through.
Third round ball. Okay, double play here.
Stepping in, Matt Joyce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Started off with the strike.
Right there for strike 1.
That one came up. Oh, what a catch.
And he'll lay out
Thank
to
you.
make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
What an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is
So we still have a chance to get out of this inning without it getting out of control. That's foul.
Full of turf too, but he's able to hold on to the baseball. That's just very well done.
Here's the 0-1.
They got him to fly out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
All right.
After it is Yelich. And that ends the inning.
You get out of it after only giving up the home run and 2 hits, 2 more hits. Everything's good.
The inning, the solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game.
So they got me the run back, so it's 3-1.
O'Malley, he flew out in his last at bat.
O'Malley.
Flipped out the other way towards short.
That speed demon going down the line.
To first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Okay.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this.
A quick inning here.
Want to even this one up sooner
Over what happened in the last inning.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
1-1 count. Got him to fly out.
It swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna
that one traveled.
moves over.
But just long out.
It into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Jace Peterson in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what?
It's that one, but not by much.
So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
I don't know how that one got that far. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like I'm not that far off.
You're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few.
All right, well, he knocked that down.
A diving effort here
He
as he
isn't
gets
going to get anywhere. I'm pretty
not
sure
really
the
much of a
pitcher's
chance
up
to recover
next.
there as
Yeah.
he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now the sacrifice bunt's coming up.
And he pops up the bunt attempt.
And keep throwing. No, I'm
3-1
throwing
is our
fastballs
score
up
here
in the
inning
zone.
number 4.
If I can get him to pop it up.
Showing bunt, but he
That's
winds
a
up taking
fastball
ball
from the
1.
zone.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt it strikes.
All right, so we got
You're
pitcher out
playing
at
right
first.
into
That
their
guy's
hands if you
second.
don't.
For some odd reason, we
Gets him
throw
2
it
down.
over to third. make any sense. Okay, Ender went yard on me.
Stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved
try and get out of this inning without him going yard on me again. Got him. What?
And safe, says
stop screwing around out there.
Oh
man.
Gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the
Okay,
fourth.
there we go.
And he
He'll
gets
be out of
with
this
the
inning.
fastball, strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
2. Strike this guy out, get out of this inning.
The 0-2 delivery.
Push him off.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Come on.
Sinker.
0-2 to 3-2.
And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Man, we are at 70 pitches here before we even get out of the fourth.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Not quick enough that
I'm going to be
time,
lucky to get through 5 right now.
Count remains full. Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Come on.
Hit hard towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to close off these at bats.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman stands in, reached on a walk in his last
That is what is hurting us. We're getting in these deep counts and not being able to close it off.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run scores from second.
This debut is not going very well.
It's so important to take
Game's all tied up.
Any opportunity that comes your way. Here with 2 outs, that's a big swing of the bat as he's able to pick up the RBI and tie up the ball game.
Matt Kemp is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses.
That one didn't go into the gap or something.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location.
I swear that wasn't even a mistake pitch. That one was not that great of a pitch. Oh well. MLB debut, pretty sucky.
8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
404-foot home run.
Well, this is a wake-up call for what it's like to pitch.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't even.
I mean, big league hitters, they spoiled.
Wasn't even really in the zone, and he went yard.
He got every bit of this one.
Matt Joyce stands in
they
for
let
the
me
3rd
stay
time
out here.
now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th. And the throw to first.
I'd imagine that's going to be it for me. I don't think.
So they nearly
they're going to let me come back out for the 5th. Yep. Well, hey, thanks for coming, hanging out. It's kind of exciting. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe for more daily starts. Hopefully the next start's a lot better than this one. See you guys tomorrow. Toodles.